Thank you for choosing ApplianceVideo.com. In this video, we will replace the terminal block. The terminal block is most commonly used in many Electrolux, Frigidaire, Westinghouse, and Gibson ranges and ovens. Our experts give this repair a Level 2 skill rating. Level 2 being basic and can be performed by most non-professionals using common tools. The average time for completion of this repair is 20 minutes. ApplianceVideo.com advises you to take caution while performing this repair. During this video, you will see caution icons appear on the screen. Such icons include sharp edges, electrical dangers, gas and fire hazards, lifting hazards, water damage, and delicate components. You will need the following tools to complete this repair: a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver and wire strippers. Stop! Before you begin this repair, make sure the appliance is unplugged from the wall outlet. Step 1. Removing the terminal block. Before we begin this repair, it should be noted that there are 4 terminal blocks in all 4 surface burners. We will show you how to replace one of them, but this repair is the same for the remaining 3. Let's begin by removing the front right surface burner. Grasp and lift up the burner, then pull it straight out. Next, lift up the drip pan to remove. To unsecure the terminal block, we must first uninstall its screw with the main top frame. Using your number 2 Phillips head screwdriver, remove the screw by turning it counterclockwise. Next, grasp the terminal block, pull it back, and allow it to drop down. To gain access to the wires underneath, slowly lift up the range's main top until the 2 support rods lock it into place. With your wire strippers, cut both of the wires as close as possible on the old terminal block. Now, strip both exposed ends of the terminal block wires about 1/4 inch. Step 2. Replacing the terminal block. Now that you have a new terminal block, let's replace it. First, you will need to determine which mounting bracket to use for your range. To do this, compare and match the old terminal block with the new mounting brackets to determine the correct one. In this video, the mounting bracket we will use is the one with the folded top edge. With the newly matched mounting bracket, let's install the block. Take note, the bottom of the block has 2 tabs on it, so the mounting bracket cannot be mounted the wrong way. Now, place the mounting bracket onto the top side of the block. You will notice the bracket slots correspond to the tabs on the block. Push down and align the bracket slots onto the block, locking it into place. Next, let's install the wire terminals into the backside of the bracket. Grasp one of the wires and slide the spade terminal into the right slot into the block until it locks into place. Repeat this step for the other wire and the left slot in the block. With the terminal block assembled, slide off the pre-cut wire sheaths on the ends of the 2 wires. You are now ready to connect the new terminal block's wires to the previously cut and stripped wires. Take note, it does not matter which way the wires connect, as they just complete a circuit. Grasp one new and old wire. Place the 2 wires next to each other. Grasp a wire nut and thread it onto the wires, turning it clockwise. you will want to make sure the wire nut is secure and snug. Repeat this step for the two remaining old and new wires. Now, let's insert the two heat shrink protectors over the wire nuts. Grasp one of the protectors, slightly pinch it to open, and slide it over the wire nut. Repeat this step for the remaining wire nut. Take note, you can use a heat gun to shrink the protective coverings around the wires, but the heat from the range will make them shrink on their own. Before you close the main top, make sure to place the terminal block in a relative location to its surface burner so that it is easier to access. To close the main top, push back the two support brackets on each end so that it is cleared and slowly lower it down. Next, position and align the front of the terminal block to the screw hole in the surface burner flange, sliding it into place. Begin threading the screw with your hand by turning it clockwise. Then, use your number 2 Phillips head screwdriver to tighten it until snug. Now, let's set the drip pan into the frame, making sure the hole on the side is positioned over the new terminal block. Insert and slide the surface burner's prongs into the terminal block's receptors. To finish this repair, align the front of the burners with the drip pan and pull it forward until it locks into place. Now, reconnect your appliance to the wall outlet. Congratulations! You have successfully completed this repair. Thank you for choosing ApplianceVideo.com.